Hey everyone, and welcome to a new recap series here on the channel. We'll be going over the 5th, and as much as it hurts for me to say this, final season of the CW's Izombie, which has been a show I've really enjoyed for several years now. It's from the creator of Veronica Mars, which is also one of my favorite shows of all time, and it's based on a DC comic book, although this is no superhero show. If you've never seen it before, you can check out the whole series on Netflix, and it's well worth it. The show is basically about a girl who becomes a zombie, and when she eats the brains of crime victims, she takes on their personalities and sees flashes of their memories and helps solve their murders. Yes, I know it sounds cheesy and possibly gross, but it's actually a very smart, well-written show, and the acting from leading lady Rose McIver is nothing short of amazing. Every week, she pretty much plays a new character, and she's just great at it. This show is always entertaining. So without further ado, let's jump right into the Season 5 premiere. We start out 6 months after last year's finale, and Liv is preparing some of her last stock of brains. I know it's totally disgusting, but I'm always weirdly fascinated by what she makes. It's always really creative, like something you'd see on the Food Network, only zombified. Our favorite person that we love to hate, Blaine, is living in some huge mansion, and he's pretty much the zombie king of Seattle at this point. He's dealing with a PR nightmare after a video went viral of some of the zombies attacking a woman. In response to this, Blaine makes a sultry commercial to defend the zombies, and that as well goes viral. It plays before every video on a YouTube site, basically. Peyton assembles a small group to work on finding out who is responsible for killing the woman on the video and bringing them to justice. Clive, Liv, and Ravi go to find information from the last place the woman was seen. Ravi is a little intense though, as he's acting like the last brain he had, which was some sort of criminal with anger issues. Later on, Peyton and Liv are looking over people who want to come to Seattle. I'm guessing somehow Peyton may be in charge of this as part of her job as acting mayor. Liv finds one teenage boy who's dying of a brain tumor and living in foster care, and they pretty much decide on him. I'm assuming she'll be turning him zombie like she was doing last season as Renegade. Blaine shows up at the police department offering Liv and Clive money to hurry and find someone to blame for the attack caught on camera. Liv, working as Renegade, sends Weevil from Veronica Mars to go bring the dying foster kid to Seattle. Now, it's always great to see Veronica Mars cast members on this show, and pretty much all the major actors from there have been on here, save for Kristen Bell, who only did a voiceover. Poor Weevil, though, he's seen better days. I'm hoping maybe his character is supposed to look this bad. He's really rough looking, he's even missing a tooth. I'd imagine this is for the character, but he ends up meeting with the foster kid, and two other girls show up that are also foster children in the same household and announce that they're going as well. Ravi is working with a new doctor at the CDC, and he's having trouble communicating with her because of the personality he's currently embodying. He ends up warning the CDC doctor that there are certain children whose brains could possibly hold a cure for the zombie virus, but he begs her not to move forward with this plan. We find out that a local business owner who is a voice against the zombies is setting up a man to kind of drive a van with a bomb inside it. She'll most likely use this attack as a way to further her agenda with the movement against the zombies of Seattle. Back at the police station, a man comes in. His girlfriend has been missing for a few days, and he thinks she may be the woman on the video that they're searching for. Meanwhile, the man driving the van with the bomb inside arrives at one of the checkpoints at the border of Seattle, and he plows through a line of zombies who were there to receive food rations. The CDC has a meeting to discuss possible cures for the zombie virus, and the new doctor tells them that while she thought there might be a cure involving the brains of children, but it's turned out to be a dead end, and Ravi ends up sending her a message to thank her for not telling. While trying to smuggle the foster kids back into Seattle, an officer finds the two girls, possibly crashing the whole plan. Back in Seattle, Clive and Liv head into the woods where they meet up with the man whose girlfriend may have been the attack victim. He's found her phone, but not her, and he's pretty sure she is the victim on the video. The episode ends there with a to be continued tag. I'll say that this wasn't the strongest premiere of the series, and I was missing Liv kind of being under the influence of a brain. Ravi was fun with his new personality, but I always love it when Rose McIver gets to play something crazy. I would have liked seeing that more, but regardless, it's still nice to have the show back, even if it's the final season. but I'm really looking forward to a satisfying conclusion. Anyways, I'm going to leave this video here. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more recaps of Izombie's final season.